Nigerian Asun, or spicy goat meat. Let's get right into it, shall we? My marinade for my Asun, or spicy goat meat, Nigerian spicy goat meat. I forgot to video it, but I just had cleaned my goat, put it into medium-sized pieces, added thyme, I added curry, salt, a squeeze of ginger, black pepper, turmeric, and some minced garlic, some onions and peppers. Those were sweet peppers, and I also have here my Scotch bonnet. I roughly chopped them up, and keep in mind that the heat is in the seed, so I'm throwing everything in so that the goat meat can get the spiciness infused into the meat in an overnight marinade. It smells already very spicy, and please be careful when handling these peppers. They are very hot. Do not touch your eye. Please wash your hands when you're finished. Add a splash of water. After you've mixed it, please cover it tightly with the foil and put it in the refrigerator for marination at least for 4 hours. In this case, we're doing overnight. Okay, see you when it's ready. Thank you for watching this part. It's gonna come out amazing, I promise. It's worth the wait. Hey everyone, it's Loki. Welcome back. We're making Nigerian Asun, or spicy goat meat. My meat here has been marinating overnight in a variety of big, bold flavors and some hot Scotch bonnet peppers. There we go. If only you could smell this, guys. Asun is usually eaten as a snack, and it pairs well with Hennessy. But today, I'm putting a little twist on this, and we're going to be making it into a meal with some shredded potatoes, carrots, peppers, and onions. And it's going to taste more like a jollof rice. But instead of having the jollof rice, we're going to use the potatoes in place of that, okay? So if you don't want to have jollof rice every day, this is a new twist on that. So let's get started with our ingredients. We have our goat meat, obviously. We have 4 to 5 potatoes. I have 2 carrots, which I'm going to shred up. Some sweet peppers. I cook with a lot of colors, so I'm using all different colors sweet peppers along with my Scotch bonnet peppers. Your amount of Scotch bonnet peppers would be determined on how much heat you want your dish to have. I'm using a whole entire medium Spanish onion, but you can use a red onion if that's what you have on hand, that's fine. I'm going to be using extra virgin olive oil, minced garlic, salt, pepper, curry, thyme, cilantro, and 1 cup of previously cooked red Nigerian stew, okay? I promise you, if you make this recipe, your friends are going to love it. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to cut. Here I have my onions and peppers. I cut them into nice sized pieces, and I cut up half of the onion, and I have a rough chop for the other half of the onion for the Asun, for the meat. I'm going to peel my potato here. We're going to put it long ways against the shredder. If you don't have a shredder, you can cut them up into small pieces as long as they're all the same size, so that when you're cooking it, all of them are done at the same time. So we're going to do long ways shreds, like so. Look at those beautiful pieces of potato. They're long, they're nice. And when you're done with that, this is what your potatoes are going to look like. Now, I have my potatoes on a paper towel because potatoes are full of moisture, and we're going to be putting them in a pan with olive oil, so I just want to take off all the extra moisture here. And you can let this sit for a few until it's almost completely dry. My entire paper towel is all wet. Here I have my carrot. I'm going to shred it also. I'm going to go long ways so that the carrot slices are the same length as the potatoes. Please use caution when using the grater. You can easily cut your finger. Here's our beautifully shredded carrots. Again, pat them down with the paper towel because they're full of water. I have my pan here on a medium heat. I'm going to line the bottom with just a coating of extra virgin olive oil and let it get to temperature. I actually reduced a little bit of oil, just like I said, to coat the bottom. You don't want this to be too oily. It's ready when you hear the sizzle. Add your meat. It's like 10 seconds later, and this smells amazing. It sounds good, and it's bright and colorful. So I'm going to keep this on a medium heat for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to put the lid on. This goat is already releasing its own juices, so you literally only need a dash of water. Not much at all. So flavorful and bold and amazing. Put the top on and let it sit for 15 minutes. 20 minutes if you don't like your meat so chewy. Goat usually takes a long time to cook because it's very chewy meat, but the cooking time depends on how big your pieces are. This is my piece size, so it shouldn't be that long. 20 minutes on a medium heat covered. While that's going on, I'm also going to line this pan with just a little bit of oil. We're going to add, after about 5 minutes and it's to temperature, we're going to add a generous scoop of garlic and mix it around so that the taste of the garlic gets infused in the oil. Let it sit for 2 minutes. If you are not a garlic fan, you can omit this part. Now we're going to add our peppers and onions, adding in that beautiful color with our pepper and onions. Mix it around, fry it for about a minute or two. Our carrots, mix it up. Colors are amazing, they're bright, they're inviting, and it's pretty healthy. It has a lot of vegetables in here. The thing about potato, guys, is that they're actually not bad for you. They're only bad when we eat them like as french fries or we deep fry them. Okay, but this just is using a little bit of oil just to make it cook. So we're going to cover this and let it sit for 10 minutes. Stir occasionally, okay? Set your oven for 350 at Fahrenheit. We're back. Let's add our seasonings. Salt to taste, okay? Pepper, curry, thyme, and cilantro. Keep in mind when adding your salt that we're putting stew on top of this, and the stew already has salt in it. This actually looks kind of like a cabbage, but it's sure potatoes. So now that we have our seasonings in and we mixed it up pretty well, let's put our top on and we're going to check on it in 5 minutes. Oven's at 350, almost ready to go. Check on our beautiful goat here. Alright, so our potatoes are done. They're done when they're soft, okay? That means they're cooked. Your cooking time will vary depending on how big your slices are. Now we're going to add our pre-cooked stew into the mix. I'm going to use about most of it, just a little bit left over. I'm going to mix it up. And I'm going to shut the flame off and just let it sit until our goat meat is ready. Okay? This is making it almost taste like exactly a jollof rice, except we're using the potatoes. Look at that. The color is bright. It's golden brown. And ready to go. While the goat is cooking, we're going to give this a rough chop. Our remaining pepper and onions. Looking beautiful. I added 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, but this is where you add the amount of heat that you're looking for. If you don't have a food processor or blender, you can chop up the onions and peppers yourself. Line a foil tray and spray some Pam oil, or you can wipe it with some regular oil if you don't have the spray to prevent sticking. Add your goat. Pop it in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes or until roasted to your desire. See you later, goat. Since I have the time and the ingredients in my house and I'm waiting for the goat anyway, I'm going to prepare a nice side salad with whatever I have in my fridge to add more color and nutrition to the dish. Add some spinach, chopped cucumbers, some cabbage, and some sweet onions. For decoration, I'm going to line the corner of the plate with some beautiful red beets. The beauty of cooking for yourself is that it's your creation and you can make it any way you like. Okay, a lot of people make this dish differently, but this is my version, so I hope you're enjoying it so far. The goat has 2 minutes left in the oven, so I'm going to put some oil in a pan, just a little bit. Let it heat up for about 2 minutes. We're going to add our peppers and onions to the pan. Let it fry. Yay, our goat is ready. Do you see this, guys? The crispiness and how it's perfectly roasted? Let's put it in our pan. I can't wait to eat. I'm hungry. This meat is really hot. So I can smell it, and the meat is already spicy, and to add in 1 more Scotch bonnet, this is on fire, guys. My last step in the cooking process, some people would put tomatoes in here. I'm actually going to add a little bit of my stew just to mix everything together, give it some extra red color, and to give it some extra taste. This is my creation, and this always is a crowd pleaser at my house when my friends come over, for my husband to eat, my kids, they just love it this way. Mix it around. Look at that. Beautiful. Time for plating, my favorite part. Reveal in 3, 2, 1. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa, check that out, guys. I have some shredded potatoes with vegetables. I have my Asun on the top with spicy Scotch bonnet peppers and a side salad. This meal really is huge. and fit for a king. And it's very spicy. Yum. It smells so good in this kitchen. And I promise you, you follow this recipe, you are gonna have a fan club. Alright? The potatoes with the stew taste just like jollof rice. It's just a little bit healthier with the potatoes and all the jam-packed with the vegetables, the peppers and the onions and the carrots. And alongside the salad, I mean, you can't get much better than that, honestly. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, you should probably have something close by to watch it down with, because I'm telling you right now, it is hot. Leave me a comment, guys, and share the love. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Share the love. Bye. Thank you, Muna. How's the food? How is it?
Good.
Is it spicy? Is it flavorful? Would you give me 2 thumbs up? It's hot.
Thank you, Mommy, for this delicious asun. If you like my mommy's video, give a thumbs up and subscribe. And make sure to hit the like button. Bye. Dalu. Share the love.